Welcome back to the End of the Line Forge, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Smokin' Joe. We got a great night in the forge for you tonight. It is time to finish the katana. We've got the handle on it. We've got the guard. It is glued up. It is pinned. It is ready to go. We are going to do a final grind, a final sand. We're going to polish it up, and we're going to get it ready to go tonight. Make certain you follow us on our social media. Hit like, subscribe, and the notification button so every time we post a video, you're notified. Let's have some fun, guys. Come along. Okay, so we're going to start by doing a very fine sand. We've got everything down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put like a 400 grit on it, knock off any of the little pieces of glue or anything that might be on this. One more time, then we're going to do one more acid etch, because look at the pattern is beautiful on it. And then hit it with some 1000 grit sand. We'll polish up the handle, get this really smoothed out. I love the way this feels. It's fast, it's light. It's going to cut through some stuff, I tell you what. Let's see how it goes tonight, guys. Wish us luck! Okay. This one is going to go here, and that's the 1000. 400, just what I wanted. Right, into the acid etch it is. For those of you who are new to the video, this is our Damascus acid etch. Ferric chloride and vinegar, distilled vinegar, 1-to-1. I know guys use a lot of different styles and methods. Oh, that's going to be pretty. But this is the one that seems to work well for me. I'm going to put that in. Oh, look at that. Could I have made that any better? Wow. Now we wait a little bit. We get my prep table ready. We're going to do some stuff, some hand sanding on that handle just to make certain everything, there's no hot spots, it's nice and comfortable. And then we're going to put a final polish on it with the buffing wheel. I know, I'm weird. Oh, patience is not one of my virtues. Yes, I have my artist Say hi, Dina Taggart.
Hey.
Dina Taggart is doing some templates on another guard that we'll be working on later. I am not great at drawing. I am not great at the finishing stuff, but I'm smart enough to pay people that are good.
Go ahead and follow her Facebook page at Dina's Original Art Gallery and Shop. Using some Windex.
Yeah, need something to counteract that acid on there. Now this acid is not harmful to humans. It will not hurt me at all. All this does is shows the contrast between the two types of steel if I have done it properly. What I like to do now, let's take a little of the steel wool. We'll take that and we just use that to knock some of this down. You know what? I think I'm going to dip that one more time because I don't like, I must have had some oil or something on my hands when I dipped it the first time because it's not giving me an even etch all the way. Something always to remember with Damascus. Always, always, always be cleaning it. Let's do that one more dip. So, yes. Dustin Kruger, after tonight, we're going to be shipping off a sword to you. One of our very first with our new stamp. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but we got a new stamp. All of our swords and knives from now on will be stamped with the end of the line Forge stamp. And Dustin Kruger and Debbie Kruger are both getting some of our very first Forge Gremlin t-shirts. So guys, if you are looking for a Forge Gremlin shirt, and you know what, let me tell the story of the Forge Gremlin, because I get people asking me about that a lot. The Forge Gremlin started because I have 3 daughters and a tool shop. Now I'm not saying my daughters would ever borrow my tools and put them back. As a matter of fact, one of my biggest problems is I'll lay a tool down, go to the forge, turn back around, and my tool is not where I thought I'd put it. What this actually is evil little furry creatures called Forge Gremlins. They steal and move your tools. The other day I was looking for a tape measure. I have 6 of them in this shop. All gone. Couldn't find them. Nowhere to go. Forge Gremlins had stole them. So if you want a Forge Gremlin t-shirt, send us a email in the link below and we'll get you one on out to you. $19.95. We've got extra large and large right now. All right, let's see how this. Oh, that's much better. I like that a lot better. Grab that steel wool. Yeah. Look at that. That's going to be pretty. Oh yeah. I know I get excited about silly things. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this over. And I know it doesn't look like much real right now, but if you give it just a second, we're going to take it over and hit it with some 1500 grit sandpaper. And I promise you it is going to make a difference. Helps to use the right side of the 1500 grit sandpaper. Watch what the difference that makes. Because what you're doing is you're taking all of that excess material off the low carbon. See, all of that was still on there. And we wipe it down and look at the pattern pop out on that. So now let's take this blade over. We're going to put it on the buffing wheel. Now, as I've already got this to the grind I want, what I'm going to be doing is using the buffing wheel to heat the blade up a bit and putting some buffing paste on. See the difference the buffing paste makes? Tell it's a little cold out tonight. There, see, that's what I wanted. The blade to heat up enough that the buffing paste goes right on the blade.
Keep the camera in there.
What's that?
I said you could keep the camera in it.
All right, time to go finish off the handle here. We accomplished that by hand sanding. very happy with how our Suba guard turned out. We did a little bit of a bluing technique, and it's brought out some of the extra coloring in it. As you can see, giving it a little copper and brass color. I really like the way that it looks. So now I'm going to take a little bit of 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to hand sand this down a little bit. Just to take off any final rough edges, hot spots, anything that might rub the hand wrong. And unlike everything else I do, I'm doing this without gloves because I want to stop and feel the blade and feel the handle. We don't want it perfectly round, and I don't want this super smooth. Now, traditionally, the katana would get a wrap on it, but I just think the bloodwood on this makes this stand out so well that I don't want to do a wrap. I just love the way this looks. This color is so deep and rich on this wood. I think it's going to look fantastic this way. And that's the great thing about bladesmithing and knife making and sword making. We get to put our own spin on all of this. Nobody has come to me ever and said, I want a traditional whatever made this way and made exactly the way they did it back then. Even the commissions I've got, like somebody right now has me working on an épée de combat. Well, they didn't know the name for the sword. They just said needle from Game of Thrones. But he didn't want the same handle. He didn't want the same guard. So he asked me to use my imagination. That's what I love doing. Turn me loose on a project like that, and I'll be busy for days because I just get lost in it. Even when I'm messing up, oh my goodness, the number of times we had to restart this blade. It amazes me that we ever did finish it. Yeah, getting pretty close there. Just taking out the sanding marks, grinder marks, the oopses. They all go into making a blade and a handle. You can probably time-lapse this because...
Yeah, you're still under 20 minutes. Need to go get some Renaissance wax, polish this out. But just look at that glow the handle has gotten. Can you see it there? I just love this bloodwood. It is so beautiful to work with.
and it polishes to such a high shine, even without any lacquers or finishes or the normal things that you do with a piece of wood, you know. Well, guys, it took us 3 tries to get the Damascus right, but we finally completed it. Dustin Kruger, congratulations. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, this has been a lot of fun. Make certain you follow us. We've got a bunch of builds coming up that we're gonna really enjoy. I've also got a new tool coming in, hopefully end of this week, that we're gonna do a big video on. Make certain you follow us, click the subscribe button, hit the notification button, check out all of our other social media in the link below. Until next time around, guys, y'all stay safe at home, and until next time, just keep swinging.